Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from. What's the deal, baby? Y'all already know it is the big boss dog, K-Poke through the door, here to talk this boxing. What's good with you? What's good with you? What's good with you? Before I get in my soliloquy, man, this part 2. I'm like the 94, 95 rocket, the Lord signing the sun in my car. How y'all doing? Remember, tough times don't last, good people do. Don't off yourself, man. Know what I'm talking about? And remember, you matter. You feel me? Let's have a great day. Now, we back in. Let's talk about the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman Oralewe, sat there and said that Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence rematch is off. Let's talk about it. He was interviewed, the WBC president, and they asked him about the Terence Crawford and Errol Spence fight, and he basically said, man, you know, he don't believe that fight gonna happen. Now, pay attention to words. He said he don't believe, he don't think that fight happening next, right? He didn't say it's not happening next. He said, I don't believe. I don't believe. I don't think, which is an opinionated statement, that fight is going to happen. And they said they're going to reach out to Crawford and figure out what he want to do next, right? Here's my take on the matter. I don't think the fight is off. Do I know if it's happening next? I don't know, right? I don't know if it's next, but I still think these dudes are going to fight. Now, would I be mad if they never fight again? No. I'm not going to lie to you. I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad if they never fight again. You know what I mean? But it would be solid of Crawford to rematch Errol Spence and give him the opportunity to get his get back, right? It would be man enough, you know what I'm saying? It would be very manly for him to do that. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? But he's not, if they don't fight, it's, you know what I mean? Like, nobody gonna hold it over his head. You know what I mean? It's honorable. That's the word I'm looking for. If he do that. If he do fight Errol, like give him opportunity to rematch. You know, it's very honorable. So you got to tilt your head, you know, to Crawford if he do that. You know what I'm saying? Do I expect Crawford to do that? Nah, I don't. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't. I think he gonna, you know, because see, this is the thing. Crawford wants people to be honorable with him, but he don't want to be honorable with other people. He don't want to be honorable with other people. He wants you to be honorable with him, and you know, man, just keep it real with me. But he don't want to do that with you. When it comes to you, it's like, screw you, you know? That's what it is. You know, that's Crawford. You know what I mean? And I just think that if this fight don't happen, you know, hey, it is what it is. But do I think that the fight will happen? Yes, I do. But for everybody to be overreacting, saying, "Oh, the fight is canceled," you know, what's next for Crawford? What's next for Errol? Errol's retired, you know, and let's hold our horses. Like I said, the fight could be next. I mean, hell, we didn't know about the first fight. They were saying the first fight was off, and then boom. You know what I'm saying? They come out and they say, oh, the fight is signed, sealed, and delivered. We fight July 29th. So, like I said before, like, you just never know, you know, with these people. Errol Spence is very private. You know what I'm saying? He don't do nothing in the public eye, and which is good. If you don't hear anything about a fight and nobody know nothing, that means it's going well. That means it's good, right? Because when you start hearing stuff leak out in the public eye with these fights, and I'm just going off of history. You start hearing stuff leak out, and this person wants this person wants that, and then the fighters are talking publicly, the negotiations are not going well. You feel me? Like, you got to be able to read between the lines and see, like, okay, you know, when everything is quiet, church mouse, right? That's when these fights get made. So, I don't know. I personally believe they gonna fight. Would I be mad if they don't fight? No. But Crawford don't got no other choice. He got to fight Errol, which is a lucrative fight for him, right? Because he gonna make a decent amount of money fighting Errol, right? More money than fighting Boots. You know? The Boots fight is more of a, in my opinion, it's more of a tribute to real boxing heads, right? Like, you got diehard fans in the sport of boxing. Like in any sport, you got diehard football fans, you know, NFL fans. I'm one. I'm a diehard. I love football. You know, we in Texas. Texas is football down here is like cream of the crop. It's #1 sport. You know what I mean? But you got football. You got sneakerheads. You know, stuff like that. And that's how I look at the Crawford and Boots fight. As far as money-wise, will Crawford make $20 million? No. But that's a fight that contributes to pure boxing heads. Crawford ain't been fighting them type of fights. You know what I mean? All this stuff about, man, I've been doing that. No, you haven't. You ain't been giving us, you know, fights to the pure boxing heads. This is a real fight. You know what I'm saying? This a real fight. And, you know, you may be like, duh. Nah, I'm saying this a real fight in the sense of you got a live dog in there with you. Boots can potentially beat Terence Crawford. I'm not saying he will. I'm just saying he potentially can. You know what I'm saying? I would favor Bud in that fight. You know what I'm saying? Because of experience. But when you look at skill for skill, it's pretty equal. It's just experience. You know? Crawford has many fights, so he'll probably be able to, you know, use that experience on Boots in certain moments, in certain situations. You get what I mean? Like, a prime example, Boots may hurt Bud and, you know, start rushing his work. You know what I'm saying? And then Crawford may be able to hurt him because, you know, Boots rushing his work. You get what I mean? When you hurt somebody, you got to kind of take your time, pick your shots. You know what I mean? Because, you know, when you got a wounded dog in there, you know, they willing to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's just real talk. But to segue back to Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, that fight, man, I don't think it's off. You know what I'm saying? Would I be mad if they don't fight again? No. But I don't think it's off. You know what I'm saying? Errol want us to get back. And like I told y'all, how we do it down here in Texas, we gonna fight every day. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. If I lose, if we fight 40 times and I win on number 39, or I win on number 40, my bad, all right, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to keep it 1,000, bro. That's just the mindset of us down here in Texas. Like, we going to fight every day until I win. And that's what Errol on. Errol like, man, nah, you ain't finna, man, you whoop me in front of the world. You know what I'm saying? And look, let me tell you. With Errol, a lot of people feel like something's wrong with Errol, right? A lot of people feel like Terence, he's an opportunist. And 2 Cents Boxing, shout out to her, she said that yesterday, he's an opportunist. And when you really analyze it, he is. Because he kind of he real strategic on how he do stuff. You get what I mean? He waits patiently. And then fight people. Right? He waits very patient. He's a very patient guy. Then, all right, we fight him right now. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? He kind of like Canelo in a sense. Just wait to see a chink in your armor, then he fight you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Terence get in there with some dogs, like a dude that's like in a prime of his career, just dog. You know what I mean? I ain't never seen that, bro. You know? I told y'all. Now, I do believe Errol Spence is in the prime of his career, but I believe he's on the back end of it. Just like I believe the same thing in Crawford. I believe they're on the back end of their primes. You get what I mean? I don't believe they are like at the peak of their career. Like when Errol's at the peak, you know what I'm saying? Pause. Man, I don't know, man. He was saying all the right stuff, but like I said, actions speak louder than words. You feel me? That's just my take on it. That's just how I personally see it. Some people may disagree with me, but you know, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I stand on my 10 every time on what I believe in, and I'm just telling you this right here. Like when Errol's at the peak of his career, you know, when he was breaking bone in people's face, stopping them, you know what I'm saying? It was no urgency to get in there, you know what I'm saying, with Errol. Errol just start beating people up, not stopping them, but, you know, punishing them. That's when they want, you know, because I guess they saw a decline. That's when they like, oh, yeah, I want to fight him now. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. But Errol wants his get back, bro. You know what I mean? And, like, I would want the same thing. If you whooped me like that in front of the world, in front of my kids, you know, in front of my wife, nah, bro, we gonna fight again. We gonna fight every time. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no plex, ain't no animosity. And this is the thing, a lot of people feel like I gotta be mad at you to do that. I ain't gotta be mad at you. I could do something to you, and then we can go get some peace after that or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's no big deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can put hands on you and, hey man, let's go get some peace. You know? But just know every time we gonna keep fighting. Until I win. That's what it is. You know? So, but like I said, man, to close it out, I pay attention to words. And the WBC president said he don't think. Right? He didn't say it's not happening. He said, I don't think. So let's pay attention to these words. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go.